Yeah, hi. Just want to share today in the church message, right? We all learn to be a better parent. So I myself also feel guilty for doing the same thing because we want more time for ourselves. So we give phone to the kids to do their things. So, but we didn't really like monitor them 100% what channel they are watching. Sometimes they are watching like the game fighting and the game made them so anxiety, right? They were, oh mommy, oh, the loss. So then you actually, from today's message, right, I realized that we actually allow the children to access to the world, that they have the fighting spirit, the angry spirit in their heart. So we actually, in a way, it's like poisoning them. So I myself feel guilty. So we learn to be a better parent. So I maybe share this message to you. So hope that we all both benefit from that and be a better parent. So I hope you like the message too.
He's like, I see the hand of God on the two of you, so I'm going to tell you some of the things I've seen in the future. And he told us a number of things. 1984, he told us that the day would come where men would begin to marry men. 1984, he said a homosexual spirit is going to attack the men of America, and men will begin to marry each other. I'm like, I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I'm just sitting there listening to him. He talked about how idolatry was going to come into the United States of America through different means. He said a number of things. All of them have happened. But there was one thing at the time that John and I began to question, that maybe he was too old. Maybe he was a little senile. He said, I see a day coming where people's lives will be controlled by a box they hold in their hands. Back then, boxes were things you put things in, presents in, store things. I was like, that's not going to happen. People aren't going to open up the box and say, oh, the box told me to do this. And that's what he said. I was kind of like, okay, we're going to throw everything else away because the box thing. But we are in that day where people's lives are being influenced by a box they hold in their hands. And they are saying that people's posture are changing because they're head down, bowing to a world they can hold in their hands. They also have discovered that it is rewiring, not renewing, rewiring a generation and changing how they can process thoughts. It's also causing, and this is in my mind even spiritual, an entire generation to be nearsighted. They can't see things in the distance. They can only see things up close because they're constantly focusing on what is close. And they're saying the only cure for correcting the nearsightedness is to put the phone down and go outside into creation. Because when you go out into creation, when you put down that world you hold in your hand and you lift your eyes to the one who holds the world in his hands, then your eyesight is restored. And we need to restore the eyesight of the generations. I recently babysat all of my grandkids, and I have different rules than their parents have. I'm probably stricter. Their parents gave them smartphones. And I'm like, So they came to our house and they were doing something on their smartphones. And they said, we get unlimited use on Saturday. I said, that is at your house. That is not at G-Mama's house. G-Mama's house, we don't do that. And so I guess my 8-year-old grandson needed to use the bathroom, but my 15-year-old grandson was on the toilet, and he comes out and he's like, Asher's playing a game on the toilet. I need to go in the toilet. So I stand outside of the bathroom. I say, Asher, hand your phone to your brother and get off the toilet. And he was like, I'm not, just got to get to the next level. I said, Asher, I'm going to count to 5. And if you do not hand that phone to your brother, I will come in to the bathroom and I will take that phone from you. He was like, no, you wouldn't. I'm like, okay, Asher, who spanked your father? Me. I spanked your father. I will come in there. I'm not scared of naked men. I'm scared of naked women. I have seen way more naked men in my life than naked women. And so I counted to 5. He was still in the toilet. I walked right in. I took the phone and I hid it. And I said, there will be no phone for the rest of the day. And then we're going to go to church in the morning, and there will be no phone during church. I am not going to have you distracted from what is happening in this moment. They're saying that smartphones make stupid people. You guys need to get some stupid phones. It's a phone. It is not a world. You can text, you can use it to call. I'm okay with you having a phone. I'm just not okay with the phone having you. And we need to have an awareness that it is a strategy of the enemy to cause you to be nearsighted and to lose an awareness of what is actually happening around you. 1 Peter 5, verse 8 says, be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. He is on a constant search for people to devour. How many of you have ever got your report on how many hours that you've spent? It's like, and you spent 5.5 hours on your phone. I'm like, what in the world? He is devouring our time. We need to redeem our time because the days are evil. Do not allow the roaring lion to devour your time.